Hello. The most important word in life. Hello. The most important word in life is. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Oliver. I run 4 KFC restaurants in Switzerland, and I'm a volunteering fireman. The story of the most important word in life is, let's say, a short story to tell. So when we offer our workers the opportunity to grow, to learn new things and take over responsibilities and develop their own abilities and skills in our work environment, but also grow as a person, we face every once in a while the first pushbacks when people think that they are not able to, that they think they cannot. And our job in leadership is to give them the feeling that they do can. And I think everyone in leadership should empower their own workers and their beliefs in what they are capable of, and help them grow and step forward. Not just as a worker, but also as a person, as a human being. And I think this is the most rewarding and most fun part as a leadership member or in leadership in general. There's one part inside that people might feel that they have to take the offer then, because for them it feels great, it feels good, but it comes for sure with consequences. They have to learn stuff and they have to be engaged, where maybe before they felt like they have to be engaged in a certain degree or to a certain extent, and they were totally fine with it. And then they feel like good and bad at the same time. And the most important part, when it doesn't feel right, or it feels good but the consequences out of it is not right, because it will take attention of yourself from other things you want to do and learn in your life, like university, as other job you have, hobbies, family, whatever, then please learn the most important word in life out of my experience. It's no. Just say no. And then later on you can dig deeper. You can give the reasons and people might understand it, or people might even give you a reframing of your told reasons if some of them are not true or not applying fully because something is misunderstood, which is totally fine. But it's your no, and it's your power there. And therefore I think many times when a no is given, it is more beneficial than a half-hearted yes. And I mean it for all sides, for all involved parties. It's good for us as a company, as an example, because we know that the person has a certain level of where he wants to go. And I mean, you don't need to jump from a 10-meter board if the 3 meter is more than enough for your excitement. At the second part, it's good for the person, because he doesn't have to do what he does not want to do. He can basically be and stay in a safe environment, but still goes away and walks away with this felt empowerment of opportunity and the empowerment of making a decision. And that's more valuable than anything else, I think. Because if giving opportunity empowered a person to say no, is something that person can easily adapt and utilize in everyday life. When it comes to family obligations, in a relationship, another job in the future, at the university, wherever it's going to be that someone is offering something where there's say an effort involved, what you have to do. If you learn that you can say no, and you also let's say realize how beneficial that is for both sides, how well that can be and should be perceived, and how much it gave yourself, you will be probably using that word more often in the future given the fact that it induced such a positive moment for your life. And that's what we try to do. We still give tasks to people, but not the responsibility afterwards. And what I realized in my life many times, that when people step back from an opportunity, they on one hand are still willing to help. A no for the opportunity is not a no to you as a person. And if everyone is clear on that fact as well, the working relationship will grow out of this, because it's clear why certain decisions were made. And on the other hand, it's also clear for both sides what to expect from the other person. And I mean, this is the same in private life. I had a scenario where I made an appointment, and the appointment was not met by time, the second time. And then I'm saying no, and I say, no, I do not want to make another appointment, because I want to plan my life accordingly, to set up schedules. And if I wait for someone's call and it is not met, then I do not want to be disappointed. I do not want to be mad at a person. And therefore, I'd rather say, let's skip those appointments for the moment and push that for the future, and have a call later on when everything else is sorted on the side of that person who couldn't meet his own and my expectation at that time. I hope these are two examples where it shows that why the no is so important in life, and why you should utilize it more often. I gave away the book from Sarah Knight, Fuck No, more than one time, and everyone who was reading it benefited from it massively. So if you want to read something about why to say no and why it is so important, I will leave the link to the book in the description down below. I will get a small commission out of it, and I'm happy if you use this step to move forward in your own journey towards saying no a little more often in your life, and feeling the power out of that one. That still means you can say yes to the things you really want to do, but you don't have to say yes. And that's the good part here. I hope you enjoyed this video. Left and right, I will put a playlist and another video of mine, so if you want to stick around, feel free to do so. On the other hand, make sure that you subscribe to the channel to see more of my content, and leave a like if you enjoyed this video. For me, that's it for today on my part of creating content. And I think it is an important lesson. We should learn more often and a lot younger in our life, because also me, it took a long time to say no to every opportunity which was thrown at me, instead of saying yes and then regretting later the time constraints coming with it. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.